hit these motherfuckers with some Dopey, dude.
I love that Dopey every day. I love to hear the next thing that Chris and Dave are gonna say. And yes, there's Dopey. I used to be a junkie, but now I have some hopey because of those dopes down at Dopey. Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
How are you?
I'm very, very good.
It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy we're here recording in Chelsea, New York City.
We're telling a story about drugs that ultimately put us both in a situation of utter despair.
Yeah.
You know, in a situation where there was no hope, our life seemed like it was over, and misery lasted for a long time.
Yeah.
I was miserable for a long time.
Totally, me too. But the other thing, the flip side, and like some people think this is hogwash and like boiled down crap, but I'm grateful that I'm a drug addict. Like, I'm forced to basically lead a decent life and be an honest, like, upstanding human being because I can't afford to live shadily or I will die.
Listen, I don't think that is the number one Chris attribute. I think Chris is kind and smart and caring and would prefer to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And I never like to say that I'm grateful for being an addict. But I appreciate what you just said, and I feel the same way. I also like...
Well, that's why I prefaced it with saying, like, some people think it's hogwash.
I love when you say hogwash. Because you can barely pronounce the word
hog. A lot of people say...
Hogwash.
Yeah, a lot of people say, like, it is hogwash, but even looking at my own life, like, you know, I fucking broke my neck, had my spleen removed, a brain injury. I had, like, physical fucking problems, like, from a direct result of my addiction. I was in jail. I overdosed so many times. I fucked up my family, you know what I mean? And, like, all that stuff granted, like... I really wouldn't change it. I wouldn't go back and change it. And that's because I'm, like, grateful and happy with the life I have today. I think it's good for the Dopey Nation here that who's struggling because it's like I didn't think that was possible when I was in the throes of addiction. And to have value in your life and to be happy with, like, what's going on. Well, I still hate myself a lot of the time.
But you don't hate yourself more than you're happy to be around.
Yeah,
like you're kind of happy to hate yourself.
Exactly,
you're very comforted to hate yourself.
That's true. Like I'm comfortable with my uncomfortability. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Dopey Nation. Drop us a review, like us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook, and
stay strong.
Us on Reddit.
Check out Tracy's book, The Big Fix.
Yeah,
and her Instagram is fucking great.
Instagram's great.
Tracy something or other. You can find her through our Instagram.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all right. Thank you, Dopey Nation, and Toodles.
Stay strong.
Dopey Nation, I forgot to add Cormac's cover of Good So Bad last week, so we're going to close with that. Toodles.
Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
How are you, Chris?
Pretty good.
That's it?
Got a belly full of meat and potatoes and whatever we had.
There's no potatoes.
Meat and taters.
There's no potatoes.
That was we had potatoes. You ever seen that movie?
No.
You never seen Sling Blade?
No.
You should watch it. But this isn't Foodie. This is Dopey, the dark comedy of drug addiction.
I thought we were doing the first episode of Foodie, the light comedy of bad gyro fare. No?
All right. Was
that a fake laugh? What the fuck is that? All right. Stay strong, Dopey Nation.
Stay strong. Do all the stuff that we always ask you to do.
Write a review.
You know what I mean. Toodles?
Don't say Toodles. Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit, and I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
And we haven't done this in a long time.
No, and the Dopey podcast should know the great lengths we go to bring this stupid show to their precious little ears.
Wow.
That's what I woke up this morning to a 7 a.m. text from Dave saying, downloads in the toilet.
Man.
And then I usually say, like, not bad. Or
I never say downloads in the toilet. I say downloads in the toilet, man. But so I get off the train and I start walking downtown and I'm kind of just daydreaming about Dopey.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of like cool things to take pictures of or what we're going to talk about. And I see this ad on the back of a phone booth. I should have taken a picture of it. It says, Squirt.org, the hottest gay pickup app in the world. So hot, it's not in the App Store. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And then the next thing I know, somebody taps me on the shoulder, and it's Ray from Dopey.
Who's gay?
And I was like, Ray, I was just looking at Squirt.org.
Did he know what it was?
And he was like, no, I got to try that.
Yeah.
And he told me this insane story.
Yeah.
And Ray said that this guy was such a train wreck. Got in an Uber, went to the Tinder date. He did a bunch of coke. He was upset that the woman didn't want to just blow him immediately, but the woman had a gay roommate.
Yeah.
And the gay roommate loved the guy, and the gay roommate took him into his room and blew him and fucked him in the ass. And then
Wait, the guy was bisexual?
No, he was straight, but he got all into gay sex on coke.
That's not straight.
No, he doesn't sound straight.
That's not straight.
And then Ray was like, all I could think about was him blowing me, and that maybe
because there's probably some fantasy, kind of like straight guy fantasy thing.
And then he was like, if I buy enough coke, maybe he'll blow me.
And Ray's sober.
And Ray's sober. It was just hysterical.
Oh my god,
it was so gay.
It's too bad we're not calling Jason right now.
It was so gay.
Yeah.
You know, now instead of telling people that Dopey's retarded, I say, when people say, oh, you have a podcast? I say, yeah, it's really stupid. I don't recommend you listen to it.
I would want to listen to something if somebody told me that.
I said, it's far too stupid for you.
Yeah.
Is what I say. I say, I really don't recommend you listen.
You know, I had supervision today with another psychologist who does my supervision, and I used the word retarded to describe something.
What did you describe?
I don't remember, but she was like, and I was like, corrected. I was like, I didn't mean to say retarded. I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh wait, real quickly though, Dopey Nation. So I woke up early to go to my practicum site and then drive fucking 5.5 hours to get here. What is it? 10 o'clock at night to record this stupid show.
You
so y'all better be grateful and write some fucking reviews on iTunes, please. I beg of you. That's all I got. You're not going to believe me if I ask you this.
Please.
Is Snow White Cinderella?
No.
I thought she loses her slipper and becomes like a queen.
No. Cinderella is a chick.
Yeah, she was like, she was the handmaiden, or she was like, of the sisters, she was like the little bitch sister who was ugly and didn't do anything, and then she puts the shoe on and she fits the shoe and she becomes...
Is this true?
She becomes the queen or something?
Is this true?
I swear to God.
What do you know?
Isn't there a slipper with Cinderella that she puts on?
Chris, it's amazing. What dosages do clomazepam come in?
Everything, man.
He doesn't know anything.
I thought Snow White turned into Cinderella when she put the shoe on or something. Now I remember Snow White lives with the dwarves, and there's Grumpy, and I don't know my fairy tales.
How many dwarves can you name?
Grumpy, Sleepy.
Grumpy is Grumpy even one of them?
I think so. Grumpy, Sleepy, Dopey, Slappy. I don't even get into that. We got to hang this up. Toodles.
Stay strong, Dopey Nation, my brothers and sisters in recovery.
And out of recovery.
Sure. Let your freak flag fly. But please, write a review so we can have more than Omar of Share.
Toodles.
Hello, and welcome to episode 99 of the Dopey Podcast. A podcast on the dark comedy of drug addiction, on drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. This is your host, Dave, with his idiot friend, Chris.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing, Chris?
I'm good.
Wait a second. This is an important lesson for the Dopey Nation.
Yeah.
We appreciate any voicemail you send us. We really do.
Yeah.
But when the voicemail is longer than 10 minutes, it becomes impossible to play on Dopey.
Yeah.
So...
And Dave won't even listen to him. I mean, I always listen to him.
You didn't listen to the other guy's 20 minutes.
I didn't listen to one
You're
20
so
minute, and I feel
full
like
of shit.
Yeah, but the thing
you
is,
didn't even listen.
blah 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 blah.
So did you listen to it? Did you listen to it?
I didn't listen to one 20-minute voice memo, but we've probably gotten 5, and I've listened to all of them, and you've listened to the other 4, and you haven't listened to them.
Not only are you a people pleaser, you throw me under the bus, and you're a liar. You didn't even listen to the other one, and you say, Dave, I feel so bad I didn't listen
At
to
least
me.
I feel bad. You just go about your business and don't care.
How do you know what I feel? How do you know what I feel?
You're heartless.
Please.
You're heartless.
I'm heartless. I feel bad that this app... Listen. This went from the gayest episode to you being the most sanctimonious.
I wasn't sanctimonious.
You should see his face. He's like, yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da.
What are you talking about?
I'm tired, man.
Yeah, you're really tired. Why don't you say Toodles?
I don't say
Just
that.
shake
Toodles.
it up for a little bit. Okay,
Because
so
it's so gay, I should say Toodles in a gay voice.
what do we need to tell them to do?
Get Narcan. Get Narcan.
All right, do all that shit, and we'll catch you next week on the 100th. Send in the clips for us.
Check it out, the 100th episode. We need reviews. We don't want money. We just want reviews. We don't want money. We just want reviews.
Okay. And with that...
Mina say Toodles.
Lord of mercy.
Mina say Toodles.
All right. Good night, Dopey Nation.
Stay strong, my brothers and sisters in the net of recovery. Hello and welcome to Dopey, the 100th episode of our podcast. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Well, you should have got some real music.
Ding, 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 ding. That's our 100th episode theme song.
Yeah, we prepared a lot for this.
Sing it. Ding, 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 ding. It is the 100th episode of Dopey. How do you feel?
Good, I didn't think we'd make it.
You look horrible, and you act even worse. You should hear him. Dave, if you move your head when we record this, do you know how bad our show has been? Do you think it matters if I'm over here? You think someone's not going to tune in?
When I edit it, it's like really soft, and then
You need
lay
a
down
bubble
and go
where
to the
you
left.
keep your head in?
Yeah, the speaking bubble.
It's so fucking annoying. He looks horrible this morning. He woke up, his hair's all greasy and standing up in the middle, and he goes, looks like I have a mohawk. He took a picture of himself. Anyway, how you feel? 100th episode.
It's amazing. I mean, how many morning episodes have we done? I feel like this is only the third time.
It is the third one.
Because we did once in the Lower East Side, once in the hotel, and now.
I concur. I don't even remember the one we did.
You love morning episodes. You're all about the morning episodes.
Dude.
I'm like late night. I would have just kept going.
I was so tired.
Yeah, you were fading fast. I like it when he fades because I get hand. The power dynamic shifts.
You can have hand now.
David gets sensitive and...
Weak.
I'm
weakened in the later hours. I was like lying down. I was like, whatever you want. You take hand. Go for it.
Well, what
Enjoy.
are we doing?
See, you can't even take hand.
No.
You have no ability to take the hand.
I can take hand once I get going, like 20, 30 minutes.
You can take
in.
hand if hand only means that you insult me.
Of course.
That's the only... You can't take organizational hand. Here, good luck. Here's the hand.
Okay, read the article. This is me taking a hand.
That's not... That's... All right. On the 50th episode, Chris systematically destroyed it. Now we are at the 100th episode. A benchmark...
In podcasting. I gotta trust my brain.
I'm glad you do. 4.5 years, unless the income...
You know what I'll be?
I'll be probably dead.
No.
You think you'll be a doctor.
I'll be a licensed clinical psychologist.
You could be in the street.
Ugh.
You know, we got some message this morning.
Could be dead. You know, like statistics say, I'd probably be dead, right?
Yeah. I personally think you'll be a doctor.
Nice. Thank you for that vote of confidence.
I do. I think you'll be a mediocre doctor, but I think
mediocre. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
I'll settle for that.
I'm a mediocre waiter. I might be a bad waiter.
No, you're a good waiter. I really think you're a good waiter.
Now,
I've seen you waiter.
Listen, right, and I don't think. Listen, you call it whatever you want to call it. I'm talking about your sobriety. The fact that you're, I mean, it's easy to make fun of you for saying you're a second-year doctoral student, but that's really cool. To be, I mean, it's like it's annoying when you brag about it, but it's cool
It's
that
not bragging. You know it's not bragging.
it's just as much bragging as it's not bragging. Just to keep you on track. You think it's like a joke, but it's just as much bragging as it is not.
Well, it's just to put you down. It's not bragging.
It's not putting me. It's not putting me down. I don't think you're as bad as I like to. As you present yourself as being, is what I'm saying.
I present myself as being bad.
Just very dishonest. Very, very fake.
Oh, but you're
fake ass motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'm not aware of that.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's a little bit real.
When you said present yourself, I thought you meant like present myself being fully cognizant of what I'm doing.
No, you're. Listen, I don't.
I'm pathological, is what you're saying.
Why do we always get into me
I know.
psychoanalyzing you?
Your friend said we need to stop psychoanalyzing me.
All right. But the truth is, when you say, I have no regrets, it's like, that's a very heroic thing to say. And when I say...
I kind of mean it, though.
When I say you're dishonest, it's like, I don't even have my regrets, to be honest with you. Like, because the truth is I have so much right now. Like, I live in a shitty apartment by the railroad tracks, but I have a beautiful family who loves me, that I'm accountable for, that I can support. I'm at anybody's beck and call when they need me.
You've got a friend that supports you through thick and thin. This guy right here. Whatever happens.
You're the worst friend I've ever had. We really appreciate the existence of the Dopey Nation.
I'm sorry we didn't get super dopey. I had some dopey shit to talk about. We'll do it in the 101.
Did we talk about drugs at all?
A little bit.
How
The
about
voicemail
recovery?
was druggy.
Did we talk about recovery?
I think we just talked about Ira and Diane and Meatball.
Well, being sober is great.
It's a life beyond your wildest dreams. Don't stop before the miracle happens.
And
Just
give
live
us-
and let live. This too shall pass, one day at a time.
I want more reviews than Omar. What do you
Either way,
think?
I like doing this. We're going to keep doing it up until the relapse episode, and we'll see what happens.
Stay strong.
Stay strong, my brothers and sisters and Toodles.
How are you? And welcome to Dopey. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to Dopey.
Welcome to Dopey,
I'm tired.
the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. My name is Chris,
Hi, Chris.
and your name is Dave.
Yes. I have questions for you. When you think something is good or cool, do you say, that shit is lit?
No.
I know, you don't say anything like that. What do you say?
I say bro sarcastically sometimes.
You say word is bond.
Yeah, I say my word is my bond, but I don't mean it. I'm trying to think of what...
So what you're basically saying is that there's nothing that you say that you mean.
No, I'm trying to think of what sort of like jive cool speak I use.
Yeah.
That's like not me saying it in a facetious way. Everything
Yeah.
I say, whenever I say anything that's like remotely in touch or cool, it's saying it from like a sarcastic perspective.
Because you're uncomfortable with yourself.
Because I'm a loser.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm a total loser.
Exactly.
You know what I say?
What?
I say no worries a lot, and I mean it. Like no worries.
You don't say that.
I do. I say it a lot.
You say it. You know what? I
Is
do
that
notice.
cool in that jive? Kind of no worries.
Yeah,
it's
but
kind of old school.
It's bullshit though when you say it. It's a piece of the tapestry of untruths.
Are
that
you
come
going
from
right
it.
into smashing me?
No, I
Let's
just
go back
think
to this
I just
episode.
find it interesting. The no worries thing. When I would never say no worries because it's so obvious. I just worry about everything. Do you know what I mean? And the thing about you is you say no worries, and I know you. There's like 3 people inside you, and one of them's going, no worries, bro. The other one's like, I'm very worried a lot, actually. And the other one's like, shut up, man. Say no worries. And that's the 3 faces of you.
That's the problem. That's the problem in this relationship I'm in is that's like the shut up guy. Like he doesn't work as well.
What do you mean?
I try to be all no worries or whatever, but when you care about something a lot, it's hard to just like stifle it. It's hard to be cool.
The best part about you is that little voice in between the 2 voices. The really neurotic voice.
What's it?
And then I'm very actually scared and worried. That's the best version of you. The other 2 voices I can do without. The total.
Why do you want the scared, worried one?
Because I can relate to that one.
Thank you so much, Dopey Nation, and thank you for listening. 101 episodes and going strong. I'm grateful for each and every one of you listeners, and stay up.
Yes, thank you. My father just walked in the door, so now I feel self-conscious.
Alan, we're literally closing out. Stay strong, Dopey Nation.
Stay strong, Dopey Nation.
Okay, Toodles.
Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. Would you shut the door, please?
Sure.
And I'm Dave.
You feel better now?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
I'm Chris. Dave's dad's in the next room.
Yeah, he needs to hover around when I'm doing something important. He always needs to be hovering around me. It makes me feel tethered to the universe somehow.
Welcome to Dopey. I'm Chris, and this is Dave, and here we go. 102 episodes. I'm going to start this episode. I'm going to jump right into it, okay?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to start this episode with...
You didn't say it's the episode. It's the show about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit.
It's the show about drugs, addiction,
You
and dumb
didn't
shit.
say we're in Manhattan.
Managed a childhood home.
It's
in
Saturday
Chelsea.
night. We're at my dad's
It's
house.
Saturday night. It's almost Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's late.
It's late. Dave is tired.
Dad.
He says it already. He said,
Dad, come here. Dad, come here.
One of these people out there in Dopey Land
Dopey Land.
sent in an email saying that the best podcast would be a relapse.
That was Joey Pipar.
It's Joey Pepper.
Well, I mean, that was...
It's part of
It
the...
broke
it's
his
par-
heart.
It's part
Bro,
of...
look at his face.
It's part of the humor. It's all in good humor.
That was not humorous.
He's just looking for a good show. And frankly, it'd probably be a good episode. It'd be bad for our lives. It'd probably be a good episode.
Wouldn't be good for the family, I'll tell you that.
Don't do that to your dad.
Listen, I'm not. It's not on my end. If anyone's gonna do it, it's you up in Harlem with your alcoholic girlfriend, smoking cigarettes and drinking. I would be so guilty over that shit that when I would be going to sleep at night, I would those messages would flash into my head, and I would be so ashamed of doing it.
Yeah.
You know that?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Not ashamed enough to not chew on rags during the last thing. Chew on paper towels during our last episode. I literally had to tell you to stop.
Why do you need to humiliate me in
It's
front of our thousands of
disgusting.
fans?
Hot Wheels. Dave has this weird, bizarre habit he's had since he's a kid where he takes paper towels and just chews on them. So he has a wad of paper towel in his mouth.
Okay.
Hot Wheels, when we play Titty Meat, you should maybe not listen to it because that shit'll drive you insane.
You listen to some good time. Watch some good times.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay strong.
And Toodles.
Write us a review. More reviews than Omar. Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs and addiction and stuff.
It's going to be the podcast about music and rock and roll.
Yeah.
An article was published that was titled 4 Podcasts to Talk You Through Tough Times in Early Recovery. So, number 1, it's a bunch of crap. I mean, it's a bunch of, not crap, it's a bunch of...
It's a bunch of crap.
It's a bunch of talking. No, number 1 is Meditation Minis podcast. Mm-hmm. Number 2 is The Share podcast.
Oh, Omar.
Number 3 is The Dopey podcast.
What do they say about Dopey?
And number 4 is Sleep With Me, Help Falling Asleep. So
Sleep
these
With Me.
These are the 4 podcasts
Is that like,
for early recovery.
the sister podcast of guys we fucked? Sleep With Me?
Sleep With Me. I didn't even think of it in that way. Anyway, so you guys want to hear what they said about us? So I, first of all, am just totally honored that we made the cut. That we made the list.
You're so
We're on
sweet.
it. It's fucking beautiful.
You're really, I think, listen, all fucking bullshit aside, I really think Chris is going to go places.
In life?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because you're just so full of shit, and you're such a people pleaser, and those two things are huge.
Bro, I just did an event at school that had mayors from the town.
I'm telling you, Chris is going places. You're going places.
I think you're going places.
You
I'm
do?
kind of hoping to ride your coattails.
Where am I going?
I don't know. I was hoping that pilot thing would work out. Or
No, where am I-
scripts or
where am I
something.
going?
I'm hoping that you get some TV show and I get to write on it.
You know what's
That's
happening?
the only reason I'm maintaining this
You know
friendship.
what's happening is the cookies.
The cookies is bullshit. I'm not crossing my fingers for the cookies.
The cookies, that's the money. Anyway,
but in terms of brass tacks and solid favors, and also real quickly, Dopey Nation, more Dopey forthcoming in the next episode. We get some pretty dopey shit on the next one.
do we?
Yeah,
What's next?
drug testing. Jed comes back on.
Turkey basting.
Turkey basting. Y'all know what turkey basting is?
You'll find out on the next episode of Dopey Podcast.
The dark comedy of drug addiction.
Yes.
And with that, we're going to sign off.
Take care, Dopey Nation. Stay strong.
Stay strong, my brothers and sisters, in and out of recovery. Toodles.
Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. You were waiting for me to say something.
Yeah.
What were you waiting for me to say?
Say your name is Dave.
You can say it.
And you're here with Dave and Chris. And I'm Chris, and that's Dave. We got to do a couple things first, which is the Wizinator Kit, fake penis for urine test and honest review. We've all been there. Massive weekend of partying and letting loose, and then finding out you've got to pass.
We've all been there. Brain injury clinic, on meth in the desert, need a fake dick. I have such nachas for Chris that he grossed you guys out to the point of needing to edit it. He's like this. He's a firebrand dropping fucking hell on the world, and like the stories he tells are so horrible. They're just so down and dirty. There's whores, there's masturbating skinheads, there's brain injury centers, and there's some story out there that's worse than all of those. What could it possibly be?
That will wrap this up. Dopey Nation, do us a huge, do us a solid.
The song's ending. I'm gonna do.
No. We're done. We gotta be done. We gotta go.
No. We gotta
spend an hour and a half.
I don't care. It's the last verse. Tom Petty's dead, man.
Oh,
the
did he
fuck?
die?
What's wrong with you? You got no heart, and you sing like a fucking idiot.
It's hot as fuck in here.
It is, and
it smells like farts too.
It's because you've been farting the whole night, and I don't want to make the show about farting, addiction, and dumb shit.
Dave just looks at me and shakes his head during the podcast.
It's just horrible.
All right, let's.
I just want to keep going.
No, because we got to stop this. Okay, thank you, Dopey Nation. And last word, you got something.
The word is love.
Okay, and Toodles.
Here I got problems.
We're live.
We're never live. Although Todd wants us to do a Facebook Live.
Yeah, we've been talking about Facebook Live forever.
I don't want to do Facebook Live because, like, I don't want it to be... Like, people are actually liking Facebook now, though.
I'm afraid I'll have, like, a bandana on.
Yeah, and it'll fall off.
No, I'm afraid people will see my mannerisms and just hate me. I have body issues. Face issues.
You've got all... It's
Start
funny.
the show. You haven't started the show.
I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore.
You start it. Hi, welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. I'm Chris.
Yeah, I know who you are.
And you're sitting with a disgruntled Dave.
I'm not disgruntled. I think I'm learning something about you right now. I'm learning.
What?
You have like a OCD, borderline OCD.
Yeah, I have to make my bed every day.
You don't feel good if I don't do that at the beginning.
I can't leave any dishes in the sink.
And you don't want to start with different music. It has to always be the same music.
I vacuum the couch.
But you do?
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I was stupid enough to believe that your call for, what's the word, order, what was it? You wanted every episode to be the same. What's a word for that?
I don't know.
There's a word for that.
Consistency?
There's another word. But and I figured...
Oh, the beginning, I think it's great. The same music and the same thing, because it's like comforting. You tune in, you're like, oh, here's Dopey. I need my Dopey for the week. You want this different song in the beginning? I'm telling you, repetition breeds success.
I don't want this to be Dopey, the podcast about us talking about one of the worst episodes of Dopey. But...
I mean, you don't like my face, do you?
I don't mind it, Chris. I listen, man. I am a huge supporter of you. I might be the biggest basher of you in the world, but I'm also one of the biggest supporters. You disagree?
No, I think so.
There's fake-ass motherfuckers out there who talk shit to you about how great they might think you are.
Who's that?
I don't know. But I actually know you better than them.
Yeah.
Here, just shut up. Dude.
Our pledge to you, Dopey Nation, you're going to hear Artie Lang's voice. Whether or not he knows he's on Dopey or not will be revealed. We'll tell him whether he's choosing to be on it or not will be revealed. Actually, he won't be choosing. He won't be choosing. He won't be choosing. But you're going to hear him live. That's our pledge to you.
It's by a pledge?
2018.
That's your pledge?
You want to join me in it?
No, I'm not making that. He's going to die before we get there.
So drop us a review on iTunes. Like us on Facebook.
More reviews
than Omar. Follow us on Reddit. Follow us on Instagram. I don't give a fuck about Twitter. I don't even know what's going on over there.
You're such a self-centered piece of shit. It's my whole life.
Send us an email.
It's my whole life.
And first and
what are you doing?
How about a fucking voice memo that's like 5 to 7 minutes?
Shut up.
Keep it up. You're doing good work. I respect it.
So what the fuck?
Happy.
You tell them who cares about it? I don't say who cares about Instagram, where everyone spoon feeds everything to you. Here, Chris, put this up. And then you go, LOL, that's funny.
I like it because I get so much stuff, I get to be judicious about what I post.
You make me sick. You're a fucking asshole. I don't know how you live with yourself.
All right, stay strong and Toodles.
Look, someone just liked my tweet just now.
All right, Toodles.
Before we go, I just want you to know that you disgust me.
Okay, bye.
If it's not meant to be, it's nothing new to me. She took all my money and walked away. Buy one, get one free. How can you disagree? She came and talked to me. What did she say? Well, when I can't wait any longer, so obsessed, and won't the next contestant come on down? Wild and young and free, she said she was to me. I know I used to be a long, 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 long time ago. And when I can't wait any longer, well, I know I don't have much time. Blind 2020 blind. I need an Oompa Loompa, I need an Oompa Loompa, I want an Oompa Loompa now. Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa, I want an Oompa Loompa, I want a Loompa Loompa now. Blind 2020 Daddy, blind.